friends, this is Umesh Agarwal, your trusted retail pro. Today I'll be speaking about the sixth secret of running a successful retail business. These secrets I'm bringing you from the book Retail Beyond Retail as described by the author Dr. Gibson Vedamani. So let's dig in. The secret is optimize store operations. So as you know that in any retail operations, there are certain defined processes which are followed to efficiently serve the consumers while keeping the store operational cost as minimum as possible. So the basic idea is to serve the customers as in the best manner as possible without incurring any additional cost. So there are a few points which the author describes in this particular secret, which I'll be speaking about now. So first thing which he talks about is having a target set for the staff. So having a sales target for the staff gives them a sense of accomplishment when they do so, and it also makes sure that whatever is the target, whether it is a daily basis, weekly basis, or a monthly basis, you know as to what you are achieving and where you are heading towards. So having a set sales target makes your store operations efficient, and also gives you a feedback as to what is going wrong and what is going right. So that is first thing to follow. The next 3 points are related to the products or the stocks which are displayed in the retail store. So first thing is that whenever the stocks are received, they should be entered into the system so that you have a complete visibility of what has been received, because that's where the whole thing starts. The moment you receive it, it gets into the system, then it comes onto the floor for display, and then when customer buys it, again it gets out of the system. So you get a complete visibility of when the stock was brought in and when it was sold. So having a system where you can enter the stock is paramount for a better operational retail store. Third thing to mention here is that stock take. Generally, you must have seen that every store has a periodic stock take exercise done. This is nothing but ensuring that what your system is saying is what is in reality on the store floor as well. So what has been brought to the store and what has been sold, there does not seem to be a mismatch. It is very important. The fourth thing to note here is the replenishment of the shelves. So the moment any of the product or stock goes out of the shelves, immediately it needs to be replenished. The faster you replenish it, the better it is for the customer to find and discover it and use it and buy it. The fifth thing to note here is space planning, planogram, and merchandising. We all know what do they mean, and they add further value to the entire retail space. The sixth thing is looking at your shrinkage and the loss prevention. So you must have seen that most of the time it so happens that products are either received damaged, or they are expired, or they are expiring soon. So a retailer must ensure that these products are either sold immediately or goes out of the system as soon as possible, because they add to the aging and eventually do not give you any value. The seventh thing which needs to be looked at is keeping the store operational cost low. Now, what are these costs? There are a couple of costs which are taking the huge money out of retailers' pockets are rental cost, the cost of the operations, and the employee cost. So when I say cost of the operations, that includes your water, electricity, and any other day-to-day expenses which happen in a retail store. So rental and the employee cost are two big chunk of the cost, and then the rest of the operational cost. Every retailer should make sure that they keep these costs as low as possible, so that their operational costs are minimal. Next thing is to keep the staff trained all the times. As we know that every day things keep on changing. The way you merchandise, the way you display the products, the way you speak to the customers, the way you sell to the customers, every day it is changing. The consumer behavior is changing, the consumer needs and preferences are changing. So they also would like you to treat them in a different way. So every day there is a different kind of a training to be given to the store staff. The basic things like greeting the customers, having a smile on your face, being cheerful all the times is always there. But then there are certain things like upselling, cross-selling. If some item is not available, then sell some other item to the customer so they don't go empty-handed. All these things are very important and needs to be done on an efficient way and on a regular basis. The second last thing is monitoring the reports. So every retailer creates a lot of kind of different types of reports. One of them could be the sales per staff, the sales per square feet, the sales every month, sales against the stock received. There are a lot of other, different measurements which can be taken to understand as to where do we stand and take actions accordingly based on what those reports reveal. Last but not least, it's a very small thing to say, but it's very paramount in a store's operations, which is to keep the stores neat and tidy. Any store which looks cluttered, products are placed everywhere in a haphazard manner, or things are put on the floors and not been picked up again. The products are kind of in a clothes market or clothes store, you go and all the different types of products are unfolded, opened, and just being there does not attract the consumers. So it is very important that the store is kept neat and tidy. So that's about it in terms of optimizing your store operations. So these 10 points which has been told today are very important to ensure that store operations are optimized at minimum cost. I hope you like the video, and I'll be coming back soon with another secret number 7. Till then, see you, goodbye, stay safe.